Finally, it's here. I mean, okay, it's not that great really, but I've got a FreeSync monitor, so let's do it. Stay tuned. Welcome back to GamerMeld. Before you get started, don't forget to subscribe to keep up with everything gaming related hardware, news, and reviews. Now on to the video. What many of us feared may happen with Vega's launch has come to pass. RX Vega is sold out seemingly across the board, and I mean everything. Water-cooled and limited edition with their packs of games, everything, and that includes the big packs thanks to the piecemeal nature of it, not actually being a retail package but coming from the same stock that's sold individually. So if the individual cards are sold out, you can't get them in a pack either, even if you want the monitor and everything else that you would get a discount from purchasing it. Okay, so with that out of the way, what is going on with these stock shortages? Well, there are a couple reasons I think these cards aren't staying in stock. First is the simple fact that AMD hasn't had a very competitive top-level card for quite a few years, so gamers, and especially FreeSync owners, are excited for the update. The second, but probably not as big of a reason, is miners. Now, hold on before you post comments about how angry you are. The early reports on Vega 64's hash rate being as high as even 100 due to a firmware update seems to have been completely false. Vega 64's hash rate is more around 33. Given its power consumption, that puts Vega in a pretty bad place for miners, so I bet those early adopters aren't too happy right now. This means we should see sales from miners go down by quite a bit, if there's really that many to begin with. For example, Gibbo from Overclockers UK said all of their sales came from UK residents, so while some could have been UK miners, most probably weren't. Of course, many gamers have been waiting for Vega, and while some might just go Nvidia because they're disappointed, tons of users will still be picking up these cards. That means stock may be down for quite a while, which is honestly something we typically see with releases like this. Think back to the 1080. The disappointing part is that Vega was supposedly stalled due to the mining craze, so AMD could ensure they had a bigger initial batch. Well, clearly it wasn't big enough. Unfortunately, the lack of stock isn't the worst news when it comes to AMD's newest GPUs. I originally didn't want to report this considering it's from the same person who started the now dubious hash rate claim on Vega, though I will certainly say, as I did in that video, that he did clarify it's just what he heard. Either way, he is a retailer of AMD, so this should be coming from first-hand knowledge. Basically, according to Overclockers UK staff Gibbo, Vega's initial pricing is nothing but an unsustainable farce. AMD is giving retailers discounts to get these cards to the released MSRP, but at the same time they promise it won't be at that price point for much longer, and ultimately we'll see a $100 or €100, depending on where you live, price bump. Many might wonder why the price hike or think it's the miners, but I honestly just think it boils down to the fairly expensive HBM2 packed into Vega 64. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be much of a benefit in current games, but now that may change in the future, but as of right now, HBM2 may have been a poor bet on AMD's part. Either way, it seems the initial pricing isn't going to be where we see Vega at very soon. According to Overclockers UK, of course, and as pricing and stock finally return on both Nvidia and AMD's side, if this becomes the case, Vega won't be in a great slot against Nvidia's current lineup. So while that does it for today's video, are you eagerly waiting for a chance to get a hold of Vega? Let me know in the comments below. That does it for now. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the round icon in the middle. You can check out the most recent video and suggest a video to the left. Thanks so much for coming, and as always, have a great day.